Every business wants good customer reviews. Every customer wants a good experience. So what happens when both sides click? Or in some cases, when they don't? From Yelp and Entrepreneur Media, this is Behind the Review.
Behind the review, dig deeper too. Behind the review, get all the news. Food, flowers, fixing, make business boom. Behind the review, dig deeper too.
I'm Emily Washkovic, Yelp small business expert. Every week, I pick one review on Yelp and talk to the entrepreneur and the reviewer about the story and business lessons behind it. This week, we feature our first solopreneur, Victoria, founder of The Party Nail. Victoria operates every aspect of her business on her own, without the assistance of any staff or employees whatsoever. Her unique experiences as a solopreneur is one of many insights we'll discuss today. Let's see what's behind this week's review.
Nice. It's just really like the best part of walking in there. I think all that stuff is actually secondary. The best thing about walking in there for me was like being greeted by my name, like, "Hi, Naomi." She knew that my appointment was coming up. She knew that I was the one coming in. It was only her, right? And she was like, "Welcome, Naomi. And can I get you a glass of wine?" Who doesn't love that, you know? Can I get you a cup of tea, like coffee, you name it? She was like, "How can I make this experience great for you from the moment you walk in?" And I'm like, well, that's nice. You know, most nail salons you walk into is just pick a color and sit down and we'll get to you in a second, you know, and I'm like, well, 10 minutes, but it's really 45. And you're just like, oh my God, what? It's a completely different experience.
That's Naomi. She's telling me about her experience with the Party Nail. That is unique in many ways. One of which is that it's a nail salon creating custom and private experiences for every client. Let's hear Naomi's review.
Let me tell you, this is about to be the best nail experience of your life. Walking into this place, Victoria greets you by name and offers you a glass of wine, hookah, tea. Say what? This blonde bombshell proceeds to treat you like you are a queen, and she is there to make your experience the best you've had, and she succeeds. Funny and easy to talk to. I felt like I knew her for years. Not only does she do a great job on your nails, but you feel like she's doing it from her home. I love supporting women doing what they love and doing it well. Her vibes are genuine, and she's done an amazing job at creating a space for women to relax, unwind, and be pampered. Just go. You will not be disappointed.
A completely custom and private experience at a nail salon is definitely not commonplace. Most nail salons I've been to seem to survive on volume. It's why you're always told there's a 5-minute wait that end up waiting 15 or 20. Let's hear from founder Victoria on how the Party Nail came to be and why she decided to mix up the market with a unique offering.
It's a boutique style nail salon, by appointment only experience. I've been working on this project for about 7 years. I've always wanted my own nail salon since the moment I walked into my first nail salon at the age of 15. It was just a matter of time. I am a sole owner and operator, so I do work alone. And the Party Nail for me is an expression. The business model itself is to provide a safe space and in a by appointment environment so that there are minimal distractions. My clients can sit in utter silence, or they can request the movie or television show of choice. It is quiet. So if they need to work remotely, or if they need to bring their child in, which is also a very important aspect of my business, is that children are more than welcome here in the salon. I do set out a children's play area specifically for them. As a single mom, early in my son's life, it was quite a challenge to bring him into the average nail salon. Even though he was well behaved, we all know that it's not normally the perfect setting for a child. So yeah, I wanted to build in and marry all of the industries that I've worked in my life with my salon. So that being music, hospitality, and now beauty. So merging all of them, I developed this party pampering escape.
Victoria started the Party Nail to serve clients who had similar experiences to her own. Having kids with you at a nail salon, for example, was something she struggled with. So she created a safe place for her clients to feel like they were able and welcome to bring their kids along. But that doesn't diminish the overall experience. After all, Victoria prides herself on creating that relaxing space.
My salon stands on a very industrialized street. There isn't much foot traffic here, mostly industrial carpet cleaner businesses, window businesses. So that's what you see right away when you get to this street. But then hidden is the party nail. And what I've done is I have actually set out a bubble machine that creates this secret hideaway feeling and vibe so that people who are driving or walking by, they're very curious. It sparks intrigue. And then once you walk in, and I will say I do keep the door closed. There is a clear sign that says nails are in session, again, to maintain privacy and intimacy. But once, that door opens and you walk in and it's unveiled, this pink, beautiful ceiling with chandelier hanging above, and you just feel immediately captured by the tool that's hanging down and the plethora of nail polish colors that just, you could create your own fantasy with your nails, and you could sit down and relax in a very, very comfortable massage chair while you get your pedicure. I was able to build out this space specifically to satisfy the client's needs. So it's really, what I've done here is pictured and put myself in my client's shoes and say, what do I want when I walk into a nail salon? So through all of those years of firsthand trial and error experiencing it myself, I made sure every nook and cranny in here was optimally designed and placed.
Putting yourself in your client's shoes is advice we've heard echoed time and time again on Behind the Review. For many of you, getting into business was about serving customers in a way you thought the market didn't currently offer, right? Something I found interesting was how difficult breaking into the industry was for Victoria, particularly finding a place where she could learn and train. This is now something that she hopes to offer others who are interested in the industry. But she understands that adding more people isn't necessarily a true measure of success and growth.
So the party nail itself long-term is a brand mission. My goal is to expand the party nail brands, whether it be additional nail salon locations or expanding into other industries with my brands. Right now, I am sole operating, and I would like to offer training opportunities to other artists because that was quite a struggle for me getting into the industry, is salon to accept apprenticeships. So eventually I would like to offer that, but I want to make sure I have a well-oiled machine before I move into that direction. But the truth of the matter is, I really enjoy working alone. I really enjoy the intimacy I have with my clients with every visit. Obviously, the fact that I could remain in control and pivot my business where I see fit, as I see fit, without having to consult with another person is definitely glorious.
Ensuring her business is running like a well-oiled machine before considering growth is smart. In some ways, you'll never be fully prepared for everything when you expand your business or open a second location, the same way you couldn't prepare for everything that comes with entrepreneurship. But measuring success merely by the number of employees or locations you have is a short-sighted view. Expanding before you're ready can cause more chaos than opportunity. And currently, Victoria has a pretty incredible experience going that not only works for her, but most importantly, makes the customer feel welcome and valued. And if Victoria is honest, she likes operating solo. Here she is sharing a bit on entrepreneurship and advice for those thinking of starting their own business.
I'll be honest with you, as a solopreneur, my ambition really was driven by, I'm a rule breaker. I had a very challenging time following rules in corporate America in terms of also being respected as a successful person, but also as a person whose integrity is everything. And I can't necessarily follow rules that are unethical. So it was important for me to have my own business so I make sure everything that happens here is ethical and with integrity. Also, I'm a very social person. For the solopreneur out there who's thinking about, should I go into business or should I not? I integrated my personality into my business. So this isn't work for me. You're conducting day-to-day business. What you put in is what you get out. So it's a direct result. And whether good or bad, you have to roll with the punches. So I think if I wanted to convey a message, it is make sure that what you choose to do is something that suits your personality so that it doesn't feel like a job. Because the last thing you want to do is be in a job that you created for yourself and you're not happy. Definitely do your research 1,000 times over. And again, there are 400,000 nail salons in the United States. And I just wanted to be that one nail salon that you could take away and take with you for a lifetime away. So even if you're not from the area and you come here and it's treated like a novelty experience, that's okay with me too. So it's all about making an impression on someone's life.
Let's take a quick break. Hey business owners, did you know that over 4.2 billion people are active on social media now? That means if you want to connect with your customers and find new ones, you need social. If you want to build loyalty and stand out from the competition, you need social. And if you want to make using social media easier and more impactful, you need Hootsuite. Hootsuite is the must-have tool for managing and growing your business on social. Hootsuite makes it easy to find your audience, whether on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, or Pinterest. You can schedule content, publish posts, and track your success all in one place. Millions of businesses around the world are already using Hootsuite to supercharge their social efforts. And now it's your turn. Go to hootsuite.com/behind the review to start your free trial and get 50% off your first year. That's HOOTSUITE.com/behind the review for a free 30-day trial and 50% off your first year.
And our next sponsor. Have you been looking for a way to bring your team together safely or remotely? DoorDash for Work provides benefits designed to help you improve employee happiness and productivity. As where we work continues to shift, there are benefits designed to shift with you. As we redefine where we work, DoorDash for Work has a new kind of benefit for companies and their employees. With a Dash Pass for Work subscription, employees get free delivery and reduced fees on eligible orders from restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores, giving them time back in their day. Get DoorDash for Work and make work delicious. Go to work.doordash.com/BTR to learn more. That's work.doordash.com/BTR. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're back. Naturally, running a business on your own comes with limitations. Victoria knows this and sets measures in place to ensure operations still flow smoothly. Her appointment and deposit policies are meant to protect her, as well as guide her customers to best practice behaviors that benefit everyone. For my small business owners listening, think about what policies you may put in place to protect your employees as well.
The importance of my policies is to obviously set a guideline and to publicize that I definitely mean business. And because I'm offering such an elaborate, personalized experience, it is very important that my clients arrive in a timely manner and that their scheduled appointments still committed to. And the thing about deposit, it's a way of shaking hands with my client. It's a way of saying, I'm going to be there at 9:00. You're going to be there at 9:00 and everyone's satisfied.
Opening a business and embarking on the journey of entrepreneurship has a long list of challenges. And at the end of the day, any industry has learning curves. It takes time, and you can't possibly know everything, especially as you get started. But that doesn't mean you can't learn, grow, and evolve. Something that's core to Victoria's business model is to create a safe space for everyone. For her, each client is an opportunity to better the world and make it a happier place.
I've always been very strong and adamant about equality. Personally, growing up, I've witnessed way too much bullying. I've been a strong advocate So my younger family members, how to consult them and make sure that they're not being brought down by any one person. I also have family members in the transgender space. So they've also enlightened me, and I learned so much from them in terms of what their preferences are and so forth. And I think as a business, it's very important to integrate that and accommodate all types of people from all walks of life. And my business model itself is actually beautiful nails have no gender or race. So again, beautiful nails, they're mesmerizing self-care approach that it can fulfill the fantasy of any person, regardless of what your gender or race is. And beautiful nails always catch the eye. And if it brings a smile to the person who's complimenting them or the person who's receiving the compliment, I think that just builds a better life and a better world for all.
From the personalized experience to the warm, welcoming space to the business owner's passion, the Party Nail is not your average nail salon. And while Victoria's slogan, "Beautiful nails have no gender or race," is specific to her industry and service, that can apply to any business. Do you make an effort to serve and accommodate customers with diverse backgrounds? A few years ago, Yelp teamed up with Open to All and started giving business owners a free way to identify that they're open to serving people of all backgrounds. For Naomi, these elements coupled together make the experience worth it.
We want to feel value. No matter how much money we have, we want to feel value. So for me, I felt that value like immediately. I honestly didn't even care what she said at the end. She was like tallying up, it cost this, this, this. And I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, I'm going to give her whatever she asked for. So for me not to think about that is rare.
It's an incredibly unique position to not care about the price at the end of a service as a customer. It means that the experience was so special and made you feel so valued that any amount is worth it. Naomi was happy with the way she was treated and the nail quality she received, so she shared that experience. She also cares about helping those looking for great businesses to support. And for her, it's about more than just the words. It's about the visuals.
I'm basically writing what I'm looking for, which is just a little bit of humor. I like to keep it light. What I'm looking for is for someone to tell me the details about why the experience was good is important to me. Like sitting down, we spoke with her and the conversation was easy. And the picture is everything. For me, I literally will not go to a restaurant that I cannot find pictures of their food. And not like their professional photos, but pictures that people took in the restaurant. Same with nails. If I don't see a picture of the nails from the salon, I won't go. I won't take a chance. I need to see the pictures. And the pictures are important to me. So I was like, let me post a picture because it's important for me to see one.
Victoria understands the power of reviews, and she believes she impacts them by checking in with clients throughout their service.
Reviews for me is a testimony of what I believe in my business model. So instead of it coming from me, I definitely appreciate hearing it from my party nailamos, known as my clients themselves. It's important for me to really understand and gauge my clients' needs once they arrive, especially first-time visitors, gauge the type of colors they normally gauge the type of length they like on their nails, gauge the type of treatment they like on their feet. So asking questions and inquiring with my clients is one of the most important and the first-hand thing that I do. I think for me, review is a reflection of my business. And most importantly, it is a way for me to always work to improve my services and my business.
But customers aren't always satisfied, and Victoria knows how to engage those clients as well.
I mean, at the end of the day, as hard as I try, there's always going to be a client that's not satisfied for one reason or another. It's funny because I'm very open with my clients as well. And I do create that dialogue and I start conversation and friendships with my clients. So it's not like, oh, you had a bad day, so you decide you want to take it out on me and my service. But, I really like to hear them out. I definitely think it's important to, again, engage with your client and every so often ask them how they're doing. And in between each step of my process, I ask, how you doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? How do you like the shape? How do you like the color so far? I try to check in with them and take their temperature, their satisfaction temperature, I should say, and just to, again, gauge where we're at in my process and where we're at in their satisfaction level.
Checking in with your customers throughout the process, especially in a service-based business, is a great way to get ahead of frustrations or misunderstandings with customers. Victoria makes sure to verbally ask her customers if they're okay with the color, length, or shape as she works on a client's nails. This makes them feel more comfortable to share what they feel so Victoria can make it right. To close us out, I wanted to share a bit of Victoria's insights on entrepreneurship and how she sees herself and her business.
I just hope to promote to alleviate tension and hesitation because it's about the education process. When people see me here by myself, they wonder, they say, how she does all this by herself? And they ask me, they're very upfront and blunt. They're like, how the hell do you do this? And again, nothing is impossible when you put your mind to it. And just because I am not the average nail salon, that doesn't mean that I cannot operate as I see fit as an entrepreneur. So and again, I'm always been like, you don't have to follow the crowd. Just be true to yourself and everything will fall into place.
And that concludes our episode. Be sure to subscribe so you get new episodes every Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to take a thing or two away to implement in your own life. Whether it's a new idea that you can bring back to your business or a fresh perspective on how to be a positive influence as a consumer, we share these stories to inspire and create more meaningful connections in your local community. For more information about today's business or to connect with me, check out the show notes.
Behind the review, dig deeper too. Behind the review, get all the news. Food, flowers, fixing, make business boom. Behind the review, dig deeper too.
Today's show featured conversations with Victoria Farrell, the owner of The Party Nail, and Naomi, a reviewer living in the suburbs of New York. Special thanks to Leanna Fang, who helped write this episode. To learn more about the episode, check out the episode blog post. And don't forget to subscribe so you get an alert each Thursday when a new episode comes out. To claim your own Yelp business page and start engaging with consumers, visit business.yelp.com. Starting this month, we have a special offer for our listeners who are interested in trying Yelp advertising. Use code BTRPOD300 to get started today. That's BTRPOD300 to get started today. And a $300 upfront credit will be applied instantly. Charges apply once credit is used. Cannot be combined with other offers. Any unused credit expires 90 days from date of acceptance. Eligible businesses only. Subject to Yelp's master advertising terms. This offer expires at the end of 2021. Our theme song is performed by Ali Schwartz and produced by Robbie G of Messerol Sound. The show was produced and edited by Entrepreneur Media.